Prayer of complete liberation. To remove all negative possessions from body, mind, soul, and spirit. In the name of the Most High, the one true Creator, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, the Sovereign, the Pure. I call now upon the power of divine light to sever and dissolve every foreign presence, thought form, entity, curse, implant, binding, oath, parasite, or shadow that does not serve my original light, truth, and divine design. Shield body. Let all forces attempting to control, suppress, invade, or distort my physical body be cast out now. By the authority of the Holy Spirit, the law of one, and the power of divine justice. My body is sacred. My cells are sovereign. Brain-mind. Let all obsessive thoughts, intrusive voices, mind control technologies, spiritual manipulation, and trauma imprints be erased and unbound. I reclaim my mental field from all interference, now and forever. My mind is clear. My thoughts are my own. Candle soul. Let every soul fragment trapped, siphoned, or chained in foreign realms be retrieved, restored, and reintegrated through divine light. All soul contracts made in ignorance or under duress are null and void. My soul is whole. My light is eternal. Glowing star spirit. Let every dark spirit, binding force, hex, curse, possession, or inversion be unmade by the fire of the Most High. Let all veils be lifted, and my spirit return to purity. My spirit is free. My purpose is divine. By the sacred names of God, YHWH, Allah, Elohim, Al-Kahar, Al-Fatah, Al-Haq, and Nur. And under the laws of Ma'at, truth, justice, and balance, I seal this command. So it is. So it is. So it is. Prayer of complete liberation and divine reclamation. Dua with Makron to Jali al-Azam. Unbinding all falsehood, reclaiming soul sovereignty in the light of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Candle opening declaration of sovereignty. Ya Allah, Ya Rab al-Lam. O Allah, Lord of all worlds. I stand before you in full surrender to reclaim every atom of my being from all that is not of you. I invoke your 99 beautiful names, that they may act as keys to release, purify, unbind, restore, and seal. Let no entity, energy, curse, distortion, implantation, shadow, oath, agreement, contract, mirror, sigil, binding, possession, inversion, or illusion remain in my system, my body, my soul, my consciousness, or my spirit. Milky Way invocation of the 99 names of Allah, for total purification. Ya Ram, bathe me in your mercy. Ya Malik, Ya Quddus, cleanse my temple. Ya Salam, Ya Mu'min, Ya Mohammed, shield and sanctify. Ya Az, Ya Jabbar, Ya Mutakabir, break all chains. Ya Khalik, Ya Bri, Ya Muawir, reforge me in your image. Ya Ghaffar, Ya Kahar, annihilate falsehood. Ya Wahhab, Ya Razak, restore divine provision. Ya Fat, Ya unlock and illuminate all dimensions. Ya Qbai, Ya Bsai, Ya Qfi, Ya Rfi, balance what was distorted. Ya Muiz, Ya Mudil, Ya Sam, Ya Bar, honor, hear, and see me. Ya Akam, Ya Adil, Ya Laf, Ya Kabir, judge and refine. Ya Ya Am, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Shakur, cleanse and magnify. Ya Ali, Ya Kabir, Ya Af, Ya Muqit, protect and empower. Ya Azb, Ya Jalil, Ya Kareem, Ya Raqib, witness and elevate. Ya Mujib, Ya Sai, Ya Hakm, Ya Wadud, respond with wisdom and love. Ya Majid, Ya Bith, Ya Shahid, Ya Haq, resurrect my soul in truth. Ya Wakil, Ya Qa'i, Ya Matan, Ya Wali, stabilize and govern. Ya Amd, Ya Mu, Ya Mubdi, Ya Mud, begin again. Ya Mui, Ya Mumit, Ya I, Ya Qayyim, transmute death into divine life. Ya Wajid, Ya Majid, Ya Wid, Ya Ad, restore my oneness in you. Ya Ahmad, Ya Qadir, Ya Muqaddim, Ya Muakkir, bring perfect order. Ya Ul, Ya Akir, Ya Hir, Ya Bin, reveal what was hidden. Ya Wali, Ya Mutal, Ya Bar, Ya Tawwab, elevate, forgive, and bless me. Ya Muntakim, Ya Afu, Ya Rauf, destroy evil and heal all wounds. Ya Malik al-Mulk, Ya Dhu el-Jalali wa el-Akram, reign over my destiny. Ya Muqsi, Ya Jmi, Ya Ghani, Ya Mughni, gather and fulfill all light within me. Ya Ni, Ya Awith Makran Arar, Ya Nfi, block all harm and bring only benefit. Ya Nur, Ya Hadi, Ya Bad, Ya Baqi, radiate and sustain me eternally. Ya Warith, Ya Rashid, Ya Aber, guide and teach me patience. By these 99 beautiful names, I now command and allow all foreign frequencies to exit now. All false matrices to dissolve. All soul fragments to return. All gifts to reactivate. All alignments to be restored under divine will. Closing seal, with authority. Ya Hak, Ya Nur, Ya Qudus. Seal my auric field in light. Surround me in the cloak of Baraka and Nur. Assign angels, guides, and divine forces to guard every gate. My body, my thoughts, my emotions, my dreams, my breath, my lineage. I am sealed. I am free. I am whole. I am yours. Amin, Amin. Amin. So let it be by your light, O Allah, forever and always. Al-Tajalli al-Samadi, the Supreme Sovereignty Invocation. For total release from all negative possessions. Glowing Star Opening Invocation and Refuge. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Ya Allah, Al-Wid, Ahmad, I seek refuge in you from all darkness and illusions. I seek refuge in the perfect words of Allah from every devil, pest, and every harmful evil eye. 1. Empirical Quranic protections. Recite. Surah Al-Fatiha times 1. Ayat al-Kursi, 2:255, times 3. Surah Al-Falaq times 7. Surah An-Nas times 7. Bismillah ar-Ruqiyya formula times 1, Bismillah ar-Kika, from evil of every soul or evil eye. After each recitation, blow deeply into your hands 3 times, then sweep hands over your entire body, front and back. This follows prophetic Ruqya method. 2. Invocation of the 99 names of Allah. Recite these names collectively or individually until exhaustion. The key supplications for release and purification. Ya Ram, Malik, Qudus, Salam, Mumin, Mu'im, Az, Jabbar, Ab, Shafi, Kafi, Baqi, Ghaffar, Qahar, Wadud, Rashid, Raqib, Mir, etc. Each name releases specific hold. Ya Shafi, the healer. Purifies physical/energetic tissues. Ya Kafi, the sufficient. Eliminates every form of dependence. Ya Baqi, the everlasting. Erases all temporal distortions. Ya Mumitu, the destroyer. Disassembles every dark attachment. 3. Affirmations and purpose declaration. Bismillahillallah with Makran la yorama ismi shayan. Nothing harms in heaven or earth by his name. Yabanallahu, tawakkaltu. Allah is sufficient for us, in him I place my trust. La ilaha illallahu wahdahu la sharika lahu, recited 100x daily builds spiritual immunity. 4. Law-based sovereign framework, Ma'at plus cosmic law. I now anchor into law of balance, Ma'at truth, reciprocity, divine justice. Law of cause and return, every negativity is returned to its source. Law of free will, confusion my sovereignty cannot be overridden. Law of unity, law of one all is one, every soul returns to light. Let any breach or distortion dissolve under this law-aligned canopy. 5. Sealing and final authority. Ya Hak, Ya Qa'i, Ya Matan, Ya Haf, Ya Wali, seal me in light. Ya Nur, Ya Shafi, Ya Ram, you alone heal and suffice. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best trustee. 6. Optional ritual protocols, enhanced purification. 1. Blow over water, salt water, honey, or olive oil, then drink and apply it over your body. 2. Recite Darud, Salawat, 21x between steps for added protection. 3. Maintain ablution, Wud, facing Qibla, in a clean space. Remove distractions like images or jewelry. Al-Tajali al-Koi, the Supreme Sovereignty Invocation. For complete liberation of body, mind, soul, and spirit. 1. Opening invocation, seeking perfect refuge. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. I recite 3 times. I seek refuge in Allah's perfect words from the evil of whatever He has created. And 7 times. Allah is sufficient for me. There is no God but Him. In Him I place my trust. 2. Pillars of Quranic protection. I recite Al-Fatiha, 1 times, foundational healing verse. Ayat al-Kursi, 2:255, 3 times, supreme shield against spiritual evil. Al-Falaq, 3 times, and An-Nas, 3 times, seeking refuge from all harm. After recitation, I blow deeply into my hands and sweep them over my body, front and back, as purification breath, following prophetic tradition. 3. Invocation of the 99 names of Allah. I recite continuously until exhaustion, with these names bringing clarity, sovereignty, and divine release. Ya Ram, Ya Ram, Ya Malik, Ya Qudus, Ya Salam, Ya Mumin, Ya Mu'im, Ya Az, Ya Jabbar, Ya Tawab, Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi, Ya Baki, Ya Ghaffar, Ya Qahar, Ya Wadud, Ya Raqib, Ya Nir. Continue through all 99 names. These names are invoked to break all psychic chains and soul bindings. Displace foreign energies. Restore divine sovereignty and purity. I may pair specific names for targeted healing, e.g., Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi, Ya Baki, as indicated by tradition. 4. Ruqya operational structure. Begin with Ad, refuge, and Taya recitation. Then say Astaghfirullah. La ilaha illallah, repeatedly, e.g., 40 times. Recite Subnal, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, 40 times. Continue with Ya Allahu, Ya I, Ya Qayyum, 40 times. Then Al-Fatiha, Ayat al-Kursi, Al-Falaq, 7 times, and Nas, 7 times, with breathing/blowing. Finish with Darud, Salawat, 21 times, followed by Ya Shafi. La Allah. 1100 times if able. 5. Affirmation of cosmic laws and sovereign purpose. I anchor into divine legal structures. Ma'at/balance, justice restored in my soul. Law of cause and return, all darkness returns to its source. Law of free will, my sovereignty is inviolable. Law of unity, all fragmentation heals into light. 6. Final seal of authority. Allah is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. And Bismillahi alladhi la yurama ismihai shayan fi alari wala fi al-samai wa huwa al-samiyu al-alam. Nothing harms by His name in earth or heaven, He is all-hearing, all-knowing. Prayer of Sigil Dissolution and Demon Unbinding. Breaking the symbols, seals, and marks of infiltration. In the name of the Infinite Creator, the Most High, the Most Pure, the Most Just. I now call upon the full power of divine truth and light to rise up in my body, mind, soul, and spirit, and destroy all unholy sigils, symbols, glyphs, runes, markings, or codes that were used, by force, trickery, programming, ritual, or blood pact, to bind any demon, entity, spirit, parasite, force, watcher, or intruder to me. Shield I command. Crossmark that every sigil encoded into my DNA, skin, chakras, cells, thoughts, memories, or dreams be now burned by divine light. Crossmark that every energetic anchor, etheric tattoo, or astral signature, placed on me or within me, be erased from all timelines, dimensions, and densities, never to return. Crossmark that all demons, fallen beings, dark magicians, sorcerers, or shadow architects Who bound me through unholy symbols or ritual constructs? Be banished to divine judgment. Nazar amulet, I invoke the most holy names. Ya Qudus, the most pure, cleanse all that is unholy. Ya Nur, the light, illuminate every hidden sigil. Ya Qahar, the subduer, crush all demonic strongholds. Ya Muntakim, the avenger, enact perfect justice. Ya Fat, the opener, open the gates of my deliverance. Ya Shafi, the healer, heal the wounds of possession. Ya Wakil, the trustee, guard me from all retaliation. Ya Qayyum, the ever-living, the sustainer, restore my original design. By these names, every demonic link is severed, every sigil loses power, every contract is annulled. DNA I now reclaim. Sparkles the full sovereignty of my soul. Sparkles the sanctity of my vessel. Sparkles the freedom of my thoughts. Sparkles the clarity of my spirit. What was hidden is now revealed. What was enslaved is now free. What was inverted is now upright. What was taken is now returned. Scroll sealing with divine law. By the law of one, I am unified with divine source. By the law of free will, I revoke every agreement ever made in fear, coercion, confusion, or ignorance. By the law of return, all harm sent to me returns to its origin, cleansed or judged. By the law of Ma'at, my soul is weighed in truth, and balance is restored. Locked final seal. There is no power and no strength except through Allah, the Most High, the Most Great. La Allah wa la quwwata illa billah al-ali alam. Locked, I now seal this unbinding with divine authority. It is done. It is done. It is done. The ultimate unbinding invocation. Breaking all demonic sigils, releases and shields. Shield full-scale declaration of divine authority. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Ya Allah, Al-Qudus, Al-Qahar, I stand firm in your light. Extinguishing every demonic bind, sigil, or unholy imprint layering my being. Nazar amulet invocation of Allah's 99 names. Recite all or the ones shown below with full presence. Ya Ram/Ram/Malik/Qudus, purify every mark. Ya Nur/Qahar/Muntakim/Mu'in, annihilate all demonic hold. Ya Fat/Adl/Qa'i/Matan, open my soul's sky, bind no chains. Ya Shafi/Kafi/Hadi/Wadud, heal the damage, seal the restoration. Ya Wid/Ad/Amad, restore original unity. Ya I/Qayyim/Hakim, sustain me under your governance. Continue through all 99 names. Each name now functions as a cosmic key, dissolving sigils, nullifying enchantments, uncoiling soul-binding contracts. SOAP comprehensive coverage of jinn and demonic forms, as per Islamic and folkloric tradition. This prayer targets and releases from Ifrit and Marid, powerful jinn often used for coercive binding. Gul/Ghoul, Silat, Shik, Nasnas, Hin, Polys, shapeshifter or blood-drinking entities often used in sigil magics. Jan, Zar spirits, Betr, Rage Jinn, Dasim, Food Demon, subtle emotional or energetic infiltrators. Kareen, Shayateen, Satanic Whisperers, Zuzula clan, personal entities influencing mind, speech, soul. All other demonic categories listed in Islamic/folkloric literature, including Zar, Kareen, Shane, Nasnas, etc. Invocation script, break every binding. I command. Every sigil, code, seal, or symbol etched into my cells, aura, chakras, dreams, memories, or timelines used to anchor jinn, demons, or parasites, be burned and purified in light. I command. Every soul tether, blood oath, shadow contract, or demonic imprint, be annulled by divine will. I command. Every entity, Ifrit, Marid, Gul, Silat, Shik, Shaitan, Kareen, etc., bound to me by ritual or magic, be released to divine judgment, stripped of power, and returned to their origin. Balance scale invocation of divine law. By the law of free will, all forced agreements are null. By the law of cause and return, every evil sent is reversed. By the law of unity, 1, I reconnect to divine source above separation. By the law of Mat, truth, justice, order, my soul is weighed in balance and fully restored. Shield final seal of protection. La ala wa la quadada illa billah alayli alam. There is no power nor strength except in Allah, the Most High, the Most Great. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is sufficient for us, excellent disposer of affairs. These affirmations anchor the unbinding in permanent divine authority. Prayer of divine relocation and final judgment. Send them where they must go, not where they want. Kaaba in the name of Allah, Al-Adil, Al-Muntakim, Al-Qahar. O source of all balance. Judge of all realms. Subduer of the arrogant. Avenger of the oppressed. Light that blinds the shadow. I now speak as a soul made in your order, under your protection, and by your permission. Scroll declaration of final severance and reversal. By your command alone, I hereby renounce, sever, and dissolve all contracts, sigils, seals, and markings. All permissions, bindings, and imprints. All portals, programs, and energetic anchors. Used to bind any demon, jinn, shane, astral parasite, watcher, or disembodied force to me. Prohibited I do not send in hatred, I send in justice. I do not cast curses, but I permit your justice to rule. I do not call vengeance of ego, but I welcome your judgment. Therefore, by the law of return, the law of free will, and the law of divine order, I say. Fire, send them where they do not want to go. Not to me. Not to the innocent. Not to another host. But to the realms they refuse, but deserve. Send them to judgment, containment, void, or fire. Wherever divine law, not human desire, decrees. Nazar Amulet I now call upon the sacred names. Ya Qahar, the subduer, break their grip. Ya Muntakim, the avenger, execute justice. Ya Adl, the just, restore the scales. Ya Malik al-Mulk, owner of all dominion, close all unauthorized gates. Ya Jabbar, the compeller, command their banishment. Ya Qayyim, ever-living, sustainer, restore my soul. DNA I claim my restoration. I reclaim my timeline. I reclaim my vessel. I reclaim my lineage. I reclaim my energy. I now walk under divine command only. I carry no other code. I host no other will. I reflect only light, sovereignty, and truth. Balance scale seal of cosmic law. Let this be sealed by the law of one. Balanced by the scales of Ma'at. Sanctified by the Asma al-Husn. And backed by the authority of the throne, Arsh al-Ram. Firecracker final words. La ala wa la quadada illa billah alayli alam. There is no power nor strength except in Allah, the Most High, the Most Great. Ameen. 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 It is done. Prayer of divine relocation and final judgment. Send them where they must go, not where they want. Kaaba in the name of Allah, Al-Adil, Al-Muntakim, Al-Qahar. O source of all balance. Judge of all realms. Subduer of the arrogant. Avenger of the oppressed. Light that blinds the shadow. I now speak as a soul made in your order, under your protection, and by your permission. Scroll declaration of final severance and reversal. By your command alone, I hereby renounce, sever, and dissolve all contracts, sigils, seals, and markings. All permissions, bindings, and imprints. All portals, programs, and energetic anchors. Used to bind any demon, jinn, shane, astral parasite, watcher, or disembodied force to me. Prohibited I do not send in hatred, I send in justice. I do not cast curses, but I permit your justice to rule. I do not call vengeance of ego, but I welcome your judgment. Therefore, by the law of return, the law of free will, and the law of divine order, I say. Fire, send them where they do not want to go. Not to me. Not to the innocent. Not to another host. But to the realms they refuse, but deserve. Send them to judgment, containment, void, or fire. Wherever divine law, not human desire, decrees. Nazar Amulet, I now call upon the sacred names. Ya Kahar, the subduer, break their grip. Ya Muntakim, the avenger, execute justice. Ya Adl, the just, restore the scales. Ya Malik al-Mulk, owner of all dominion, close all unauthorized gates. Ya Jabbar, the compeller, command their banishment. Ya Qayyim, ever-living, sustainer, restore my soul. DNA, I claim my restoration. I reclaim my timeline. I reclaim my vessel. I reclaim my lineage. I reclaim my energy. I now walk under divine command only. I carry no other code. I host no other will. I reflect only light.